Hello. I'm going to try something a little different today. I have not went live ever out here in my shop. And I'm trying to go live in my shop so you guys can let me know is the video coming out clear and all that good stuff in the comments. Mounting a deer today. Got a big one I'm mounting, and I'm going to try to share that if the video comes out okay. And let y'all follow me along and I'll answer some questions. Try to watch back at the phone a little bit and pick up some of those questions. Is that video coming out okay, Dennis? Everything look all right? Thank you for letting me know that, Dennis. We struggle with Wi-Fi out here in the shop, and we got a little bit now, so trying to up our game a little bit on our lives here at God's Country Hunting and Fishing. Show y'all a little bit about what we're mounting. Y'all check that out. This ain't a Kansas or Missouri deer. This is a Arkansas, South Arkansas deer. 172 inches. Killed in South Arkansas. Actually pretty close to the state line on the lease that I'm in. Good buddy of mine killed this. 16 point. I was actually in on helping him recover the deer. And I'm going to try to get it mounted this evening. Hopefully this live turns out okay for all of y'all. I'll be back and forth a little bit looking at the comments. We'll try to come back later and answer the ones I missed. I know I'm going to miss some. Danielle's not here with me right now, but I'll be back and forth getting some supplies, so I'm going to try to do the best I can with it, and maybe I can answer some of the questions. I do have some videos on taxidermy, on the whole mounting process, so anybody that likes that kind of stuff or is interested in it, they can go back and pull up our old video files and check out the whole process. I just wanted to share this one on live because this is such a special deer. I'll try to explain to y'all what's going on, and thank you, Richard. Try to explain to y'all what I'm doing. If any of y'all's ever seen any taxidermy work, we just got some Bondo here. I actually mixed some wood, it's like oak sawdust in it to make it a little thicker. I'm fixing to put some hardener in it. I'm gonna set the horns up here, let that go to hardening, and we're gonna screw the horns on. I've got this cape's already been fleshed, washed, preserved, all the holes patched in it. One of his ears was torn up pretty bad. So I wanted to get as much work done as possible and then just kind of bring y'all in on the tail end of putting this thing together. I normally work on the other side of the shop around my table, but Wi-Fi is better right here, so I'm gonna try to do this right here where y'all can see what's going on with this mount as it goes together. Hopefully it turns out okay. Maybe in the future we can get some lives going. That's one thing. 2025, I want to up our game here on God's Country Hunting and Fishing on our lives. Maybe do some jig tying, stuff like that, net repair and things. Maybe building some nets and stuff, hoop nets, or whatever, so we can get some live feeds going. trying to learn a little bit of the stuff. That's something we don't do a lot, is the lives. Danielle's messed with it a little bit. I have not. So she's probably at work right now laughing at me, actually. She normally runs this, so maybe I got everything set up okay on there. I do see the comments popping up every once in a while. Not sure why they changed the color of Bondo, but it's blue now. It used to always be red, and the hardener now is blue. I'm not sure why that is. Not the best of times, probably. I know a lot of people working right now, and a lot of people probably like for us to go live in the afternoons, but I'm on shift work now, and I just had to pick a time to get out here and get this deer head mounted. But if it works, we'll try to do some more in the future, and let y'all see some. So what I'm doing right there, I'm putting, and y'all let me know if it's too much information, not enough what. I've got my Bondo on there. I'm going to let that almost get hardened. And I just kind of tap on it like that, make sure, as soon as right before it goes to setting up, and it goes to hardening, I'll stick the horns on there, let it harden just a second, and then put my screws in, screw it down. I said horns, the antler cap, but y'all know we just a bunch of southern rednecks, so it's deer horns down here. I'm not sure what's going on with the comments. I'm not seeing any comments pop up. I know some of y'all probably just joined in. Give y'all another peek at that big old bad boy right there. 16 points, scoreable points, officially scored 172 inches. Look at this. This kicker back here. Not sure what's going on this live. I hadn't seen any comments. I don't know if anybody's commenting or not. like I said, right now I'm just waiting on this Bondo to start hardening a little bit. It's starting to thicken up. Y'all can see right there. Maybe y'all can see that. Starting to thicken up a little bit. Just as it goes to hardening, I got to keep a real close watch on it. I'll set these antlers. Starting to harden right there a little bit. Oh, I got comments back. Watching from South Louisiana. I just screw these horns down with some 3-inch drywalls. These forms have a plywood plate in the bottom, in the skull cap section of them, and you're just screwing right into those to that piece of plywood. Hopefully y'all can see that good. I get it a little bit closer. Maybe I can bring it a little closer to the camera. Absolute giant 172-inch deer right here. Taking off all my excess Bondo right now, anything that's in the way, and getting rid of that. Now I've got some potter's clay and ear base. This is potter's clay and ear base mixed. I'll take that, fill in all my voids around the skull cap, smooth all that in, give it a real nice smooth finish so the cape will go on there smooth. From Nebraska, kill it and grill it, nice handle. Yeah, this would even be a nice deer in Nebraska. 172 inches. We normally run 25 to 40 people on these lives. We hadn't gotten real good at this live thing yet, so this is a pretty good one right here. Getting to see a nice deer get mounted. So I'd like to see this live get up over 50 today, maybe. Something we'll start working on a little bit better. Yeah, 172-inch one. It don't matter what part of the country in. If it's a whitetail deer, 172 inches is a real nice deer. And that's official score. That's not my score. 172 officially scored. I think they got this one listed in the or sent it in to the Arkansas books also. Yeah, some of them actually are. Yeah, some of those are homemade rods. I did not have them made. The rods in the ceiling racks, some are custom. There was a local crappie fisherman that passed away a few years back, and there was a lot of stuff got sold, and I bought some of those custom rods from some of his family members when they sold some of that stuff. So I honestly have no idea who even made those rods, but they are very nice custom rods. I've used some doing some fishing. He trolled for crappie a lot, and I used some of those rods in some of our early crappie videos. Actually, was in one we just released, 2-hour crappie fishing video last week or Sunday. We released it, and we actually caught some of our fish on some of those rods trolling with them, and we've also caught some catfish on some of those custom rods. But yeah, pretty nice rods. They fish really good. Guys, I'll be in and out of the video just a little bit because I'm washing my hands and grabbing stuff. So I'll be in and out of the video just a little bit. I wish I could get a better angle of this deer, but due to where I'm up in the corner of this shop right here trying to do this, I really don't have a good angle to get on. Rod holders, oh yeah, they're nice. I think I got those off of Amazon. Honestly, can't even remember what brand, but putting them up in the ceiling like that, definitely the best way to go. They're out of your way. Yeah, the shop, I've had this was actually, I think I put this shop together in 2004. I started taxidermy work in 2003, just doing it on the side, and this was my taxidermy shop. So now it's a little bit of everything shop. Jig tying. It's a little messy in here right now. Got stuff put all over the place in here. Start doing YouTube, you end up with a lot of stuff, fishing supplies and stuff that we're using in videos and stuff, and I don't really have nowhere to put some of that stuff, so it all gets piled in the old taxidermy shop. I don't do taxidermy now. Very little. I do the families and just some close friends and stuff. But I try to do a little bit just to stay in practice also. Taxidermy supplies have went up. If you need a deer mounted, you're probably, unless you get a buddy deal, you're probably going to pay somewhere between $500 and $800 for a shoulder mount now. When I started in 03, it cost me $75 in material to mount a deer, and I ordered materials for 4 deer a couple weeks ago, and the materials was over $900. So about $230 or $40 per deer just in material costs. I'm not gonna say who y'all can thank for that, but I think y'all know. Try to stay out of politics as much as possible on here. All right, we got our antlers are set. They're on there. All of the, I don't know if I can lean that down where y'all can get a better look. You can see how I smoothed in that skull cap and everything with the clay. Now I'm gonna fix around the eyes. I always take the potter's clay and ear base, roll it up good. Get me a couple pieces of it, roll it out, and I always start working that around my eyes like so. I'll get me a little bit of it in there, start working it in, shaping my eyes up. I'll get one close. I know a lot of people are at work. Probably can't get on here to get in trouble at work. But this was the time frame I had to get this done in, so people that don't get to watch it can always go back and watch it. That's the good thing about the lives. We'll edit them on out, and if your buddies didn't get to watch it, they can go back and watch it later for sure. I just use water to smooth all this in and shape this up. Maybe I'm not blocking too much of this for y'all to see it. I know I'm blocking some of it, but alright, up to 33. Not bad for everybody's at work. So Y'all can check out the eyes. Try to give y'all a little closer look, close up of what this guy's looking like. Pretty rough right now, huh? Check out that rack. Look at the mass on this dude. It's kind of palmettoed up in here. Look how it does right here. The 3 points. Y'all check that out. It's pretty cool. He's got stickers everywhere. 16 scoreable points on this deer. All right, we're actually ready to, and I know I'm gonna get in the way on this video, so I'm try to do the best I can to stay clear of the mount where y'all can see what's going on. But I'm fixing to mix up some epoxy, so y'all let me get my epoxy mixed up. I'm gonna put my epoxy on, pull this cape up over, sew it up, and Eastern Kentucky here. Really enjoy your show. Thank you, Flathead Fred. See Redline Outdoors on there? Yeah, he's been out squirrel hunting today. Yeah. Not advertising for nobody. This ain't like what I use all the time. I'm just showing y'all what I'm putting on this one. Got some 2-part epoxy hide paste Epo grip. Fixing to use it up. Got a little bit left in the container. Redline, dadgummit, you're off. Yeah, I'm off Friday. Adam, y'all go check out Redline Outdoors if you hadn't. He's local YouTube channel here, Adam Sanders. Y'all check him out. What do y'all say? We still got good clear video. Ain't got no glitches in the live or anything. Y'all let me know on all that, because I don't know, unfortunately I can't see the finished product on the live while it's running. $32 people on right now. We got 16 likes. If y'all watching, y'all hit that thumbs up button. Give us some likes. Maybe they'll give us a few more impressions out there from YouTube. All good. Thank you, TG. 1 cent. Thank you. I joined late. I didn't get to read all that. Just in case y'all didn't know, these comments come and go on our lives. They don't stay up very well. I wish they would just stay up. I don't need to see the video and the screen, so if they stayed up longer, I could read the comments. And if I'm not answering y'all's comment, me or Danielle 1 will try to come back later and answer those comments if possible. Maybe. I'm not even sure how all this works, to be honest about it. She normally does the live thing. So, just getting my 2-part epoxy ready right now. It ain't every day you get. I've been wanting to do this on live for a while, and it ain't every day you get to mount a giant like this, so it's a good one to test this live out on. If y'all got any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer. Killed it in South Arkansas, Richard. Did I use a Dremel tool for the nose out? Yes. I use a Dremel for the tear ducts. I also Dremel out the eye sections deeper so the clay and all will hold the eyes in there real good once it sets. I Dremel out the nose and the mouth. I use a regular bit, about a, I don't know what that is, maybe a 1/8 ounce, 8th inch bit. It's a pretty small bit I use for the mouth and nose. I use an even smaller one. It's like a 1/16 or maybe even smaller that I use for the tear ducts. When I do the tear ducts, I want my opening as narrow as possible, but I want inside opened up. So I'll run it in, run it down, and angle it a little bit in there and kind of wallow it out inside. But the opening in the tear duct is pretty small. And you know what that's for. That's for the finished product. So when we tuck our skin in there on the tear duct, you don't have very much epoxy work to do there. And that's how your mount's going to look the best. Something I figured out early on in my taxidermy stint was to try to do all that the best that I could and end up with some end up with some quality stuff when I got done with it. I didn't do it a lot for the money. I did it for quality. I got into taxidermy because I couldn't find good taxidermy work local that I was satisfied with. So I developed my own methods. Some other people use, some of them things that I just kind of picked up on my own or kind of just invented my own way of doing things. This Epo grip's set up pretty thick. Y'all can see I got 2 parts there. Got to get this mixed up good. It's a little cool out today, so I don't know, maybe that's why this stuff's so thick. I just mounted a deer with it a couple days ago, but it's going to take me a minute to stir it up. I always like to use gloves when I'm doing any epoxy work to keep that stuff from getting all over my hands. We're up to 38 people now on the live. That's about where we usually run, 40 now. So maybe some of these people get off work, they can jump on here and we get this thing up over 50. I just like to, for some reason, set goals and kind of improve on our whole channel as a whole. I've got some goals for 2025, and if you hadn't been on our channel or hadn't subscribed, y'all go subscribe. We just went over 30,000 subscribers. Another mark in the road for us that I really appreciate all y'all subscribing and following us. The longtime supporters. We've got a lot of people that comment on every video we put out. Those are the people that keep us going. So appreciate the comments, the likes and shares. Anybody that don't know, all of that stuff. If you're watching YouTube and you like the channel, it doesn't matter if it's mine or somebody else's. The likes, the shares, the comments, all of that stuff triggers our algorithms. The view time. I hear some YouTubers say, hey, if you don't watch my video, just click play and set your phone down. Reason for that is because they're monitoring all of those times, and if the times are higher on the videos, they give out more impressions to people. That's part of the algorithms. We don't just get like a set number of views. Our view counts and our success on YouTube actually depends on our interaction with you guys. So if we don't make a video that people will sit there and watch, then we're not doing our part as a content creator. And I'm still, after 5 years, February will be 5 years we've had the channel going, and we learn pretty much every week on this, figuring out new ways to make it better. It's not just for us, it's for y'all, you know. We get very little off of YouTube. we actually go in the hole doing this stuff. So tell Danielle hi, I love to watch your Kentucky hun. Thank you. And she will see your comments, because old girl, she's gonna sit down and go back through the comments as soon as she gets off work, I can promise y'all. So she'll see all y'all's comments. She'll be here shortly. When she gets off work, I'm sure she'll come by and visit. Yeah, we got our epoxy. It's pretty thick. I like it. I don't like it runny because it'll drip all over the place. A little different deal. Just trying to up our game on these lives, y'all. Maybe I can still concentrate on the mount. Get old Big Larry. Y'all see Larry in some of our videos. He'll actually be in some upcoming videos too. This is his deer. Good buddy of mine. We used to work together. We was actually working together when I started doing taxidermy work. So this is his buck. Good one. I don't even know if he knows how good. This is a deer of a lifetime for anybody. Much less South Arkansas. I mean, come on. This is the biggest, highest scoring deer that I have mounted from, that wasn't a high fence deer, from anywhere in this area within probably a couple 100 miles of here. And it's bigger than most deer that I've ever mounted from Kansas or Missouri or anywhere else, to be honest about it. You see a lot of big deer killed on TV and stuff. A lot of that just don't happen, you know, in reality. I don't know. I know they got ranches and they farms and they take care of the deer and they kill those deer, but for us normal guys that can't pay a lot of, you know, we don't own a farm or aren't pretty well off, we'd struggle to get on a spot to kill a deer like this. Oh yeah, we do it all. You can probably name a few more things we can do. We're not, obviously not doing this just for content. This is what we do. What you'll, Jeff Ebar, what do you do for a living? It definitely ain't YouTube, Jeff. We'd starve to death doing YouTube for a living. We do. I'm an electrician. Me and Danielle both work. I work in a paper mill, and she works for the parish. We both got day jobs, so for us to... How big around is the base? I missed that. Maybe that question will come back up. How big around was the base? I don't know if you was talking about the horns or the mount. Yeah, for us to do this and get a video out every week like we do and have done for a couple of years now is actually a struggle. We're committed to it. Maybe some people appreciate that, but that's not easy. That's why I said, you know, if you're watching YouTube, the base of this form, you don't go by the base of the form, you go around the neck right here. So around the neck on this deer, I think it was 20 or 20 and a half. I think it was 20 and a half inches. We take our measurement right here on deer to get our measurement for the mannequin. What did that deer weigh? It didn't weigh, probably 180 pounds, I'm just guessing. He was a mature deer. This deer I actually had on camera 2 years prior to him killing him, and I said wrong. I said he killed this deer in 2023. He did not. Or 24. He killed it year before last. It was not killed this season. It was killed in 2023. I'm just behind on getting things done. But I had pictures of him 2 years prior, and he was 11 point both years. But we estimate just from his teeth, it's hard to tell after they're 5 or 6 years old. Just from his teeth, I estimate this deer to have been probably at least 7 years old, maybe 8. I don't think he was 9 or 10. He just didn't have that much wear on his teeth, but he did have a lot of wear. So he is definitely an old warrior. He had this palmetto. He did not have this 3 up here. It was just 1 point, but it was all palmetto. And the reason we know it was the same deer is because this G2 splits, and he had that G2 split the 2 years prior as an 11 point. None of these stickers were there though. He didn't have those. So he didn't have all 16 points. He was an 11 point the year prior. Actually, feel pretty fortunate to had pictures of him. Kind of had a little history on that deer. Look, we're breaking goals today. My goal was thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow from you guys. My goal was to get to 50 on this live and kind of just get used to doing these lives. Actually, was my goal for today, and we're at 57 right now. So, really appreciate that, and appreciate y'all hanging in there. And I know a lot of people are at work, but we'll appreciate them going back and watching the live too. Big Larry better be watching this, watching his deer get mounted. So I only go down to about right there with the epoxy for right now, and I'll bring everything up, set the face, the ears, and then I'll come back and epoxy. The epoxy don't set up that fast. I'll come back and set the epoxy on the bottom and tile a bit in. So right now I'm taking ear base and putting exactly where it says it should go, ear base. It's half clay and half ear base. I use Second to Nature's ear base. I order stuff from different companies. I don't use one company for my taxidermy supplies, but I do use preservative ear base and my clay from Second to Nature, and my mannequins come from there. Use a good many of their mannequins. They're a Louisiana company also. Get that ear base packed in there pretty tight, and then I'll add a little bit to each side. Then I'm gonna wash my hands good, and we're gonna put this thing together. Hopefully it goes together pretty good. And this stuff, ear base, if you get a little too much in there, you can kind of move it around. You know, this stuff is I go heavy on it because you definitely don't want too little. And then I just move it around as I need to once I sew the cape up and everything. I'll be right back as soon as I wash my hands. I was actually afraid I wasn't going to be able to watch those comments, but I can see them pretty good when they go to popping up. Actually works out. So right now what we got, I don't want this epoxy on my, I've already got my, I did a lot of this before I started the live, but I've already got 2 threads, one sewed on each side around the ear, around the base of the horns, or where the hide's gonna go there. Do you use plastic ear liners? No, I do not. I use Bondo. These are Bondo ears. Matter of fact, there's a piece of Bondo. Of course, I'll clean up all that. I'll show you real quick what I got for that. I just dropped. I got this form that come from Second to Nature, and I put my Bondo, mixed it up, put some sawdust and stuff in there to thicken it up a little bit so it don't just pour out of any small holes that didn't get sewed up all the way, or between the threads. Having a beer watching taxidermy. That's awesome. But you can see this is the inner shape of an ear. You get it all set, get it on here, and just smooth it out. Like the wire nets, catfishing. Oh, there's more of that coming. You know that, Taylor. We got nets in the river now. Been doing a little videoing. And should have some more hoop net videos here in the next week or two. But yeah, probably gonna be a squirrel hunt this week. Thank you, Taylor. You're always in the comments. Appreciate it. So, right here, I'll lose these. We've got our ear base and everything in there. I'm fixing to put this hide up over the nose. I like to turn my the skin around the nose, what I'm tucking and everything. I like to turn that out and get all that out first. Try to avoid getting any of this hide paste on my hide, so I'll pull that hide up like that and then go over the face like that right there. Second time you must have watched. It wasn't on a live. I didn't do any more lives on mountain deer, but you may have watched us. And like I said, some of the guys that's just joined, if you want to see the whole process, I do have that in some of the other videos. Some of our older videos, you know, some of the stuff we do so much different stuff. We have to go back and visit it every once in a while. And like I said, we both work. We're busy a lot, so we just have to record and get y'all videos of what we can, when we can. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of things I want to do, and I just don't have enough time to do it all. So, that's really why we hadn't done a lot of these lives yet. It's because we just been trying to get set up to where we could. We had horrible internet, now we got Starlink, so that's helped a little bit. Maybe we can get some of this stuff rolling a little bit better. We do like the interaction, the feedback. That all helps us. It helps us improve the videos. And even on these lives, if y'all got suggestions or anything about our regular long form videos and shorts, y'all be sure to let us know. We pay attention to all of our suggestions. Larry Smith sending me attachments or something. He better be looking at watching his deer get mounted. What he better be doing. And I'm so afraid that if I text him back, I'm gonna mess the live up. Bill, you go by the name of Coons? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why that shows. I'm still YouTube dumb on some of this stuff. Oh yeah, he's heavy horned. If you didn't see the beginning of the video or hadn't seen in a minute, I'll put him a little closer. This is a giant right here, 172 inches. I'm not sure why YouTube does that. Why one place you get one name and then they show the handle somewhere else, and it's the YouTube channel's name. So I'm not sure on that. Yeah, I mean, old man Jeff, let us know on this. You know, this is for you guys. So I hadn't never been a fan of lives either. I'm gonna be honest. And I don't want it to be, when we are doing lives, I don't want it to be, we would like to bring in some lives because it reaches a different audience. There's people that watch lives that don't watch long videos or shorts. We've seen that in shorts and stuff too. Coons are the breed of pigs you raise. Okay, I got you. I did not know that. I didn't even know that was a breed. But what we would like to do is bring in the style of lives that y'all want to see. We don't want. I mean, if you've seen our videos, we try to keep quality stuff on here. We're not worried about just putting a bunch of videos or flooding YouTube with videos. We're more worried about quality and keeping it watchable. The reason for that is because I like watching stuff that's quality. I don't like watching just pie filling, go to speak. And we see it in the numbers. We get to monitor all the numbers and stuff on YouTube, and we see all that. So y'all being active and in the comment section and all of that really gives us an idea where to go with these videos and stuff. Hopefully y'all can hear me when I'm backing away from the phone. I'm almost up against the wall trying to do this live because I'm normally out in the middle of the shop and I'm trying to get over here where I've actually got phone signal or internet signal, and I need to get a booster and put in this shop, and then I could get anywhere in the shop and do this. But because of our internet, I'm actually pulling it from the house, and I just had the window up in my shop, and it's just enough coming through the window right there that I can actually run this live. Probably not the best setup, but we just have to do what we can do sometimes. And that's just the way it is. All of us are like that. Back to your first video and watch. Thank you. Hopefully, I mean, we get comments. We get positive comments on our audio. We get negative comments, but I can tell you, yeah, we're going to do. I hear you, Taylor, on the cleaning. Lighting and sound is great. I actually got, y'all can see these two bulbs. Where am I pointing at? Right here. These two are out. So I'm actually doing this with two light bulbs out. I got to order 2 new LEDs. Yeah, we're constantly working to try to get the sound, and I mean, when I'm editing our videos, I'm constantly adjusting that sound up and down to try to keep it even for y'all, and there's a lot goes into doing these videos and stuff. No, y'all can't see what stitch I'm putting in this. I use just a baseball stitch, called a baseball stitch, that I'm sewing this cape up with. And what I like to do is start on each side with a piece of cape thread and meet in the middle of my Y cut in the back. I show that I show most of this stuff in the mounting video on our channel. And when I meet, I normally put those two lines together. All good from Alaska, looking good. Thank you. We got other people in Alaska. I'll put those two pieces of thread, cape thread, together and then sew down the back of the Y, just so it strengthens the twine there and it'll make it real strong. So right now you got a Y cut in the back behind these antlers. I've got both sections of the Y sewed down to where the bottom of the Y comes down, and I'm gonna tie them together right there. Then I'll sew out the back side. So that's what I'm doing right now. Trying to kind of, since y'all can't see everything, trying to keep it. Jackson, Tennessee here. My brother lives in Tennessee. Uh-oh, I hear trouble coming. Y'all watch, she's gonna come out here and boss me around, tell me what I'm doing wrong on this live, I'm sure. Y'all don't tell her I said that.
You got live.
Kinda. Right now it is.
Come inside.
Yeah, unless you're gonna talk to them from outside.
Peanut trying to attack me.
Yeah, I don't want Peanut in here.
No.
Got visitor coming. Got everybody getting off work now. I wanted 50. We done went over 60 a couple of times. May as well going up to 100 on the people on the live. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. You ain't get in there?
No, I'm good.
Oh, they talking about you on there.
It's been a long day at work.
Oh, come on. They waiting on you to say hello.
What's up, people?
Y'all tell her she's like trying to hide over there.
You get it set up on the comments where like it's on that thing.
There, she's trying to like walk around behind the video and stuff. No, I think it's all working. They said it looks good. I think I got everything set up right. Maybe. Comments are coming through.
There's more. Look. Oh, gotta be quick.
Bill Warner said, hello, Danielle.
Hello.
She's trying to hide back there, Mr. Bill. Get in there, Danielle, and show your pretty face. Kentucky Hun.
Yeah, but look, I could get on.
I tell her the same thing a lot, too. She tries to hide a lot of videos. I don't know if y'all have noticed that or not. She thinks she's sneaky.
I am. I turned the ice machine off.
I tell her the videos would be better without me in them. Hello to both of you from Minnesota, and welcome home, Danielle. Yeah, I guess I don't tell her that too much. You can go around on the other side. She does duck in some videos. I'm telling you she does. I know she does. I fight it all the time. We'd probably be 50,000 subscribers by now. She wouldn't do that. I blame all that on her.
No. Can I sign in? See the comments?
I don't know, but come on the other side.
On the other side?
Yeah, you can move this up. Upcoming projects.
Good.
I
I'll show
can't.
you all of this mess down here. I take a
Oh,
total.
they see the mess in the background. I done told them
Yeah,
it's
it's a taxidermy
like
shop.
a
Is what I tell people.
multi-purpose shop out here.
Yeah.
What does Peanut do? She's going wild out there.
Chicken was out there.
Chicken's out there.
She has to have her own bowl.
The chicken?
Yeah, because she tried to eat out of Peanut and Subi's bowls.
Watch your comments. I gotta save this up. You gotta get in there where you can see.
I don't need to see me up close and personal like that.
Man, that
Oh.
bird.
Here we go. Yeah, so I could get
Can
on
you
here.
Go over there. They don't want you talking on here.
No, I'm not.
I
talking-
can't. I missed all that. I'm sewing up the back of the neck, so I'm gonna probably miss some of these comments if she don't get up there and see them.
I ain't got my reading glasses on.
Oh, quit making excuses. She's got every excuse in the book, y'all.
No, I'm logging in to see the comment says, see?
Now y'all see what I really deal
She
with all
can't
the time.
hide. She can run, but not hide. No, I can't run either. If I run, everybody needs to take off running.
She wasn't exactly no ball player. I'll put it that way.
What's something you've always wanted to take a go at hunting, but haven't yet?
I don't want to sound greedy, but a moose would be pretty awesome. But it's I've always thought if I could get to Alaska and kill a caribou, that'd be pretty nice. I couldn't care less about bears because we got bears here and they're more of a nuisance than anything. So it's kind of like, I look at bears kind of like hogs. I'm not saying they're not a sporty animal to hunt or anything. I'm just saying, to me, they've been such a thorn in our side trying to hunt that it's, if I went and hunted bears, it'd be because I was mad at them, I guess. I'm not mad at caribous or moose.
Hello. I'm watching it on here. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I'm
I
gonna
can-
say caribou or moose, either one. Can't say elk because if y'all watch the videos, y'all know we actually elk hunt every year. Maybe going back archery elk hunting this year. Colorado's changing up some stuff. It's getting harder to draw tags in our unit, and I've got to work probably during the first rifle, which is what we normally go, so probably may end up archery hunting in September this year on our elk hunt. So not sure if Danielle will go or not yet.
You can hear Oakley in the house. She heard me come home. She's howling. She wants out. I'm excited that actually worked in here.
Oh yeah. I'm calling it 100,000 this year. I'm not calling that. Our goal is 50,000 by the end of the year. 50,000 subs.
It would be a blessing though for 100.
I'll be honest with y'all. The way YouTube works, it's hard to get to those numbers, 100,000 subscribers, without like the right collaboration or some help from some other channels or something. So that's what happens a lot in the YouTube world. Nothing wrong with it. It's a good thing. It's good for the whole outdoors. Let's say the outdoors community, I guess you would say, because we are part of the outdoors community. I've always hunted elk. I don't know. I missed half of that comment.
I always
Danielle should be over here reading the comments for me. Hey.
Hey, weirdos. I'm watching it on my phone. He said, I always hunted elk in the late rifle season. A lot less people in the woods chasing them too hard.
I haven't hunted. I haven't gotten to experience that. I know where we normally hunt in the area I know. Would probably, you wouldn't even be able to get to because of the snow during the late rifle season. So I honestly wouldn't know where to go or anything like that in late season. And being from Louisiana, I'm not real sure I want to deal with all that cold weather and snow. I do like it cold. It was too hot on us this year. And fighting bugs off of elk meat ain't very fun. I hope when I'm backed up like this from the phone, y'all can still hear me okay. See, you're finally out of the log truck there, Travis. Figured you'd be looking at this later tonight. We do have a couple big things in the works, so nope, about to take off again, headed home. Well, be careful out there. We do have a couple things we're working on this year. I know y'all see us do some sponsorship videos on some e-bikes and batteries and things like that. Y'all be patient with us on some of this stuff.
He said we can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Where you're standing.
You know, these sponsorships and stuff, that's one of the only things that's helped us out some. We've reached out to some American companies, and up until this point,
he said I was generally knee deep in snow.
Oh yeah. I don't like the knee deep snow.
But they're easier to find the snow. I spent the first 60 years of my life living in Oregon.
I'd like to go to Oregon, actually. I'm not much on the politics for up there, but I would like to go up there, and I know there's some good hunting and stuff up there. Probably some pretty nice looking country up there too, from what I've seen pictures of. Never been there though. There or Washington, either one. We are
Word.
we wanting to try to get with some American companies this year and do some things, try to help those guys out and expand our, I don't know what you want to call it, expand our reach with some American companies and
Politics suck pretty much.
put some American products in some of our videos, and we're working on that right now. We're actually talking to a few companies that are homegrown, American made.
Taxidermy years ago. Most people don't leave enough hide for.
You're exactly right. And
Hello.
I'm actually dealing
He
with one of those.
comprehended that I can read these messages to him.
I'm dealing with one of those right now that had a shoulder cut too short. Good buddy of mine killed a deer, and they just didn't know. They cut the shoulder, they cut it off way too short, and we're having to get him a spare cape. Luckily, he's got a cape already, and we're working on getting that resolved right now.
Look.
You reading those for me?
Yeah, there hasn't been anything. That's why I keep saying, I'm reading it right here.
What time is it?
Whose buck is that? This is Larry Smith's buck.
This is Big Larry. He's in some of our videos. He's in our lease. This deer was killed on the lease that me and Danielle hunted in.
We had a video last year on it.
It's killed 2023. I said 24 earlier in the video, but it was not killed in 24. It was killed in 23.
Yeah.
We had pictures of this deer. This deer is actually in one of our videos, not killing it, but recovering it in one of our videos.
My first attempt.
Prairie dog. Yeah, mine was a squirrel, so prairie dog's probably easier to mount than a squirrel, to be honest about it. And I'm gonna tell you, my first attempt didn't turn out like I wanted it to. I've actually got the first deer I ever mounted in this shop still. It's over in that corner. Maybe I can show it to y'all in a minute if I don't forget. What time is it?
4:32. Is not like a Which one of those do? That one? Straight burn?
Let her outside or something so she stops. 28 years taxidermy, full time. It's a good trade to have.
That's why Bradley's doing a couple of deer to pay hunting trips.
No, not really. People just talk me into these.
I try to talk him out of it.
Pretty time consuming. Hard to do YouTube and taxidermy and work and
He's on a new schedule though.
have some fun too. So
Plenty of time.
oh, it ain't like that.
Plenty.
Actually, tucking the lips right now and the nose, getting all that ready.
He made a short video on a hunting trip he had. Telling us to check it out.
You're gonna have to read this for me because I can't watch that.
That's what I've been telling you.
Get this all done.
My first was a squirrel. That heart is in the way, and it looked like it had been shot through a knot hole backwards. Oh.
I always hated mountain squirrels that are
I
shot
love doing ducks.
shot with
Thanks
a
for the
shotgun.
info.
If you've done taxidermy 28 years, you can definitely be my critic.
You must have read my mind. That was Travis. Responded that.
I read your mind, Travis. You wanted to see a 172-inch deer get mounted today? What are you talking about? Or you got to get back to work. I got them off days this year, Travis. I'm gonna probably need one of them adrenaline turkey calls. We're bumping 51 people on, so we're probably not gonna get to 100 today. But hey, we broke our goal, so
I'm the one. The 51. A lot of.
51 watching. We got 38 likes. We
She
should
missed
have
my other comment. Okay,
at least
whose
51
buck is
likes.
that?
Who asked
we
that?
can hear you just fine where you're standing.
Who asked whose buck is it?
That is, nope, about to take off. No, we read all your comments, Travis. Here, must be reading.
I definitely might have missed the comment.
I have not seen it.
Pinning the nose in place right now. That Louisiana Life. There's Keith and Terry, y'all.
Going back and read comments. I started using Pro One hide paste. Haven't used a pen since. That stuff holds tight and sucks the skin into the form. It's amazing stuff.
What is that hide paste a tube or is it like an epoxy or what? Give me a little information on that hide paste, because I haven't even heard of it. I don't know what that just said.
Yeah.
Huh?
Saying hi. ice machine on, so it might need to be turned back on later. Buckets comes in 1 gallon and 5 gallon size.
Ooh, I don't need that much anymore. I ain't doing nothing I need a gallon for. I used to like killer glue. I used to use killer glue.
It's like a paste I used to love to apply.
I guess they quit making killer glue or somebody bought it out or something. I'm not sure, but I can't get killer glue anymore. It was kind of runny. This glue right here does work good.
1 gallon will do about 10 deer.
It's easy to work. Once I get the eyes set, I don't even think I'll have to, I mean, I do a lot less pinning than I used to have, but yeah, I do still use a lot of pins, probably more than I have to. Starting to come together a little bit.
Y'all go duck hunting any this year?
Who's asking that?
Travis? We haven't went duck hunting.
No, Travis, I'm not fighting to go duck hunting. These guys up here where me and you went years ago are boat racing mud motors and fighting and videoing it and putting it on TikTok, and shot 2 game wardens up there last year. I'm not going up there in that mess. That's not what hunting's about. Won't be a part of it, won't support it. I wish the feds would come in and actually make some changes up there. Maybe put that to a lottery or something. Had a buddy up there the other day, and he said he was at a camp, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is illegal for me to even be going in that time, there was boats going in at 1 o'clock. Woke him up at 1 o'clock going up the river. Just the stuff that's going on now in the duck hunt world is uncalled for. I don't know the answers to it. I don't know how to fix it. It's not really my problem to fix, but I definitely ain't going to be in a part of it. It's sad that Louisiana has come to that as far as the duck hunting world here. Very sad.
We got 53 on there. Counting me. 52. My son lives in West Tennessee, right in the Mississippi River. He has got big into duck hunting. It's a different world out there. Laughing out loud.
It's not the duck hunting that we used to be involved in. Last time I actually went where Travis is talking about adrenaline turkey calls, probably 2008. Last time I was up there. Care nothing about being involved in that.
A Louisiana guy taught me taxidermy. Ever heard of Dan Chase?
Yeah, I have heard of Dan Chase. Dan Chase, that's where these forms originated, was Dan Chase forms. That's actually how I got it started, was with their correspondence course. Videos. I ordered Dan Chase's videos, and it was a little rough around the edges, but in my opinion, it was a very good start for me. That's how I got started. was following his videos, and I just added a few things here and there, and just improved on what I learned off the videos and the
If we
correspondence
could have
course.
videoed back then, he had taxidermy in our kitchen at that time.
Yeah, the first couple deer I mounted was in our kitchen in a 1460 wide, 60 trailer.
I wanted to go duck hunting this weekend, but I have a big cooking to do.
Well, I hope you got better spots to duck hunt than North Louisiana's got, because they have basically, and it's not just the hunters, the management of the property that we had in Louisiana changed a few years back, and it basically, the duck habitat's been destroyed. They're just not there anymore. Not like they used to be. And I do get it. Guys are holding up 20 duck stringers saying, "Ooh, look at me. Look what we killed." You're not right about what you're saying. I am right about what I'm saying. Because in 2000, we killed, in the year 2000, I missed 2 days of the duck season, period. And almost every other morning, except for 2 that we hunted, we shot 6 or 7 limits every morning that year on public land. You're not ever going to see that happen again, ever. Not in North Louisiana anyways. You may in some other states, but you'll never see that in Louisiana. I'm always a believer in, if something works.
100 ducks in and near Davenport.
Don't try to fix it. And it was working back then, and everything got tweaked. The habitat totally got changed. And it's sad, but it'll never be here again.
I got fuzzies all over my sweater. I gotta get that off.
I'm having a hard time getting that one through the skin. There we go.
Same in South Louisiana. Bill commented that was 2006 that he hunted ducks in and near Davenport, Louisiana.
Yeah, and half the reason why you're not getting ducks like you used to in South Louisiana is because we're not holding them in North Louisiana anymore. But, you know, making somebody realize that or understand that, or even understand how to fix it. I'm not sure how the state or the feds does that.
Bradley got in my way, so I had to move over here.
No,
No,
she's making excuses now.
See, I move and he gets back in the way. It's all good. I could talk loud.
I'm all in the way of the deer head now.
Hear Peanut out there. 56 people.
Wait, Peanut's wanting in the video.
Y'all, that dog Peanut is a firecracker. That is one dog that, whew, my goodness, she's got some energy. Major energy. 46.
I'm hitting something. It's not supposed to be there. Plywood or something. In this mannequin.
This cold weather pushed this wheat. may get some birds down from up north for those who can go. How's the new squirrel dog doing?
Subi is our new squirrel dog. In case y'all hadn't met her, y'all will. Subi is spoiled, wants to lay around the house and act a lot. She acts like something's wrong with her half the time. She just wants somebody to feel sorry for her, I think. But when you get in the woods, it's all business. She is a squirrel dog. She's a possum dog. She's a coon dog. She'll treat anything with fur, I believe. I'm hoping we don't run across no bears, because she probably treat them too. Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. If I pin these ears in place.
So I see you found TK and Mike's $5 dog. Laughing out loud, just picking about Subi.
No, Subi's not a $5 dog.
Subi's not. It's
Peanut is a $5
or
dog.
I call her Firecracker. Peanut is special. That's putting it nice. She is special. But
Oakley's actually the one that's special.
But she is a puppy. Oakley is beyond spoiled and thinks she's human.
Yeah, she's in a whole nother case. Oakley is.
Yeah.
Some of the more.
Yeah.
Alright. We gotta roll this. So, watch it back up this.
You got on this side?
I'm just fixing to put the epoxy on the rest of it. What time is it?
4:50.
Okay.
Well, what I'm saying is I can move back around on that side.
No, I just need to pull all this up.
Peanut, bless her heart. She needs a few blessings. That dog is a mess. She is a puppy, though. She is a puppy.
Now this won't look that good. Maybe I'll go back live. Maybe I'll go back live when we get ready to finish it in a few weeks. We'll have to come back and do some work on it to finish it. More comments about Peanut.
Yep. I'll have to answer them.
Not sure what the last one said.
Yes, please pray for Peanut. No, or pray for me, because that's,
Peanut needs more than prayers.
let me tell y'all, at 3 o'clock Monday morning, 3 o'clock Monday morning, sound asleep. All of a sudden, I wake up, he's snoring. I wake up, and she is at our side of the house at our window barking. And then she makes her way around to Dylan's side of the house and gets at his window and starts barking. He said that she was barking at the moon. So, yes.
At least she's found her mouth to be a squirrel dog. She needs to bark, so at least she's found her mouth. She don't bark a lot in the pen and stuff. She wasn't barking. We started letting her outside, and she just stays outside. Hello, that Louisiana Life.
No, he said we could be up from mounting a new truck.
Who said that? Keith.
Key for me. And then Bill said I have 4 little terriers that love treeing squirrels. And Travis said he got bored Friday night and could come stand by the smoker with me all night. Doing a fundraiser Saturday. That might be fun.
So, Travis, you know it's hunting season. You know fundraisers are good. You know you're not supposed to wait till after hunting season.
Tell Janet we said hello.
And if you guys are on here, I don't know. I don't want to miss nobody. So I'm not sure if we got any more channels on here. But That Louisiana Life, Keith and Terry, y'all see them with us on and see us in some of their videos, or one of their videos. And Redline Outdoors, Adam Sanders. Y'all go check them out if you're not on their channels. They both got pretty good YouTube channels. Check them out. Give them a follow.
I gotta go make dinner. I love this content and can't wait till the next video. This live was awesome, guys.
Go get dinner made. Thanks for watching. And these videos will upload eventually, so y'all can come back and watch the rest of them or whatever on lives. Keep that in mind.
Bill said Adam had to split a while ago.
Do what?
Oh, he must have been on the, he must have been on here.
Who?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Because you told them to all get on there and sit there and follow other ones you brought up. Adam, he said that he left a while ago, but he was in your live.
Oh yeah, he was earlier.
That's what he said. You gotta pay more attention to these situations.
I gotta get a little more fried from. So fill in for me.
So what you going to cooking for us next? He doesn't cook. I cooked.
Yeah, she lying now.
I cook.
Y'all
He
know
sits
that.
there and only cooks for videos. So we need to do more cooking videos if that's the case.
I don't know, but I will tell y'all this much. We got a surprise coming for some outdoor cooking. I'm gonna leave it at that. So until it happens. But yeah, big surprise coming for our outdoor cooking. And yeah. I know I got another thing. Hopefully it's having a fit.
It's quiet.
You gotta talk. I've been talking the whole time. How do you fill in? Or not. She ain't filling in for me, y'all.
We had some sausage the other day, and that local butcher shop makes. It's a gator pork sausage. It's delicious. That sounds good.
Daniel didn't fill in. I fill in for me.
You are not listening.
Yeah. If y'all joined later in the video, got off work and joined or something now,
Gator pork sausage.
we're mounting my buddy's deer. No, this is not my real job. It is a real job. It's like a real job. It takes up just as much time. This is like think of this like my volunteer job.
A hobby.
A hobby.
This is a hobby.
My real job is I'm an electrician. in the paper mill. Like an industrial type electrician. So that's my job that actually pays the bills.
That helps pay the bills.
Helps pay the bills. Danielle wants to make sure I put in there that she helps pay the bills.
Yeah, I do. See, that's what it normally looks like. The other one looks different.
What, high pace?
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. It's just different high pace. I'm just using up what I had.
How long will y'all be trapping hogs after deer season?
All year.
We trap hogs year round.
All year.
I despise them suckers.
Easy answer is all year.
We ain't trapping them. We're sitting in our deer stand, popping them.
Let's do that. Oh.
I get no enjoyment out of hogs at my deer stand. None. Danielle, you need to send me some more buttermilk pies. 5 o'clock, Travis. I made about 8 sweet potato pies the other night.
Travis, you don't ever come to visit, so.
That's one of Dylan's favorite pies too, is the buttermilk
The buttermilk
pies.
pie is good. I think she should, I don't know, have you got that on your channel?
I don't think so.
And if y'all hadn't checked out Danielle's channel, and y'all see this, go over there and subscribe to it. Time-wise, she don't get to do a lot on there, but she does drop some shorts, and every once in a while she gets to drop a video on there. Bayou Bill Outdoors. Go over there and subscribe if you're not subscribed to her channel. It's kind of a backup channel too, in case something ever happens to ours. We'll at least still have some. Unfortunately, there's some bad people out there that like to steal these channels and stuff. So, that dog is, she's so pitiful. Not Danielle the dog. She is pitiful. All right, I can't cheer for this part. Oop, I just got high paste all over my hands.
I'll stand back up and come over here. $42 people on here. So what do y'all want to see Bradley do next?
I wouldn't put it like that. Would not put it like that.
You get hooked up with someone in Oregon for elk hunting. There's a crap load of public land. I've seen about 20 hogs today driving around, plus a couple of bucks and a bobcat.
In Oregon? They got hogs in Oregon?
No, that was Travis.
Oh.
I done read 2 comments back to back.
I was
Okay,
just-
so
I
Bill
was fixing to
said,
say.
get
I know.
get hooked up with someone in Oregon for elk hunting. There's a crap load of public land.
I got
Travis said, I've seen about 20 hogs today driving around, plus a couple of bucks and a bobcat. And then Keith said later. Okay, so I'll say it again. I don't like hogs. I like going hog. Hey, let me rephrase that. I'll go hog hunting. Not party. Getting rid of them is because I don't like those.
That dog. She's got issues.
I don't think they can hear her. I'll go let her out. But I'll leave my phone right there. Get on. No, get that. No. No. Nope. No one said hello.
What do you got? Are you looking at all the comments?
Yeah, I'm on our live on my phone.
And it just keeps them pulled up or what?
Yeah.
Because I'm really not sure how that works.
Like I'm on there.
No, but is that keeping them pulled up?
Yep.
So it's not like mine. So when we do this, we need something else to be able to.
Cause you're on live. You're live.
Well, that ain't good. I just got a crown stapler. That's what I use to pop this hide in on the back side. I'm still like. Ooh, I got this glue all over me. And I don't ever do that. Like never.
Bill said we ain't got no feral hogs here in West Tennessee yet. Travis said congratulations on the 30K. Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, Travis. We've been
Thank you to everybody.
waiting on that for a little while.
That's awesome. It was a milestone. Yay. Have you been live since you started this year?
No. I got live. Once I kind of got the Bondo was in the ears.
Yeah.
Got the mannequin set up and everything, and then was like ready to put it on the mannequin. That's when I went live.
I just think it's awesome that it worked in here.
Trying to keep it not so like boring for everybody.
Are we boring people? How can we change that if so?
Don't ask that if you can't handle the truth.
Oh, Travis, we said we only want to get maybe up to 50,000. It would be a blessing to get to 75, but our goal is 50. Y'all doing what? Daniel, you're so far from boring.
I agree with that. The boring part in the video is that'd be my end to handle. So she keeps it alive. That's why she don't need to hide in the videos like she does. So y'all get on to her about that. That's not my fault, y'all. That's hers.
It's hard for me to watch and finger talk at the same time. You're a man of many skills. I love watching your videos. Thank you.
What did it say about talking at the same time? Or
He said, hard for me to watch and finger talk.
what?
Type.
Type. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
At the same time, you're a man of many skills. He's a jack of all trades.
Ace of none.
That's what we try to tell our Caitlin and Dylan and Noah now.
Give me a time.
5'10". We try to tell them they need to learn some of this stuff.
They ain't learning nothing. Nobody now is gonna learn nothing. They don't care. So, yeah. Mountain deer right now is when you want to brush it, because once that hide sets, that's how it's going to look right there. So I'm going to brush it out now, get all that hair straight. Then when it dries, it'll set up good and stay in place. So, face hair even.
Hello from Southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois. Now y'all got some big old deer up there. I don't know. This is a lot different for us to go live mounting a deer. Like, I don't know. Going live is out of our ballpark anyways, out of our norm. But going live mounting a deer is sure out of our norm. So hopefully we're doing it justice. Same way in the ears. I want that hair straight right now. And this all isn't gonna harden today. I can come back tomorrow and like double straighten all this stuff. But most of it I want pretty close to how it's gonna be permanent before I leave it today. And as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna plug that up.
He's plugging up a heater.
So it stays warm in here. What time did you say it was?
It's now 5:13.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted it to stay warm in here. Get that much on there.
Heck, y'all have more adventures in a week than this old fart gets in 6 months. Trying to raise your own food in a time-consuming adventure. Y'all have a good evening. Boring is the last thing you are. Bye, Travis.
Was that Travis said that?
He said y'all have a good evening.
No, who said?
Boring is the last thing you are. Bill.
Mr. Bill?
Yeah.
And I'm really, honestly, y'all, I'm bad, horrible with names. I can't remember names and I can't remember numbers. I can remember faces all day long. So even comments and things like that, like following names for some reason, like while we're even doing this, it could be hard for me. Unless I see you on there a good bit, then I'll get used to those names. Once it's repeated a couple times, I normally remember it. Except for numbers, I still don't remember them.
5:14. Having to keep up with the time for Bradley. He's got to go. Case y'all just getting on here. Bradley's been mounting a deer.
Not just a deer, a really big
It's
deer.
the deer.
172 inches. Monster.
That a guy in our lease killed in 2023. Doesn't that make you feel old? That's 2 years ago now. Is pronounced coonies. Remember coon hunting.
What did he say? What was the last comment?
Coonies is pronounced coonies. Just
I thought you said
remember.
something about coon hunting.
Just remember coon hunting. That's what Mr. Bill said.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully y'all liked our old raccoon hunt video. I don't know. We trying to bring some different content, and YouTube didn't like that one too good. They kind of nailed us on that one. So that's one of the other issues we have to deal with from time to time. It's out of our control. Limited any advertising on it, and that hurts us pretty bad when they do that. So got silent all of a sudden. I'll probably just run out of things to say, finally.
You silent? Never.
That's the opposite. That's normally you.
No, I don't talk near as much as what
Oh,
you talk.
whatever. I don't believe that. I don't think they do either.
The ones that know Bradley know he would talk to a tree nowadays. Now, back in the day, no. Bradley now, yes.
I probably got it honest.
The more people comment on and share your videos, the better the algorithm will get you out there.
Yep.
True.
100% right.
100% fact.
It's up to us to make good videos, but it's actually up to you guys to make sure that our stuff gets put out there for the rest of the world to see. But if we don't make good videos, I don't blame y'all for not sharing them. So that's why we read all the comments. So we make sure that we're listening to y'all as viewers.
We read all the comments. Every one of them.
What was the last few comments?
Oh.
It was the same ones.
Heck, hang a hat on a fence post and I'll have a conversation for hours. That would be Bradley now.
Oh, she's full of it. Not even true. Just about got this thing wrapped up, y'all.
$5.20. How long have you been doing taxidermy? He has been doing taxidermy for...
Started in 2003.
Yeah, because...
It's always been a part-time gig.
Our daughter was a year old, and we were living in a small trailer, all four of us. And he started doing taxidermy in our kitchen. But now he was doing quite a bit. But now the last couple of years it's retirement.
It's hard to
very
do.
little.
It's hard to do.
What
work.
are you taking down on your mount right now? What is
Tacking down?
tacking down on your mount?
This is neck material. I actually ordered it from a taxidermy supply. They use this for like duck, goose, and things like that. Mounts, neck material. It's just foam. It works real good in the creases, and when I take this off, it'll give out some real nice looking muscle tone. Some people use rope. Nothing wrong with that. I started using this years ago, and to me it's real easy to use it, and it doesn't leave like kinks in the hair, if that makes any sense. It kind of leaves like a nice looking little curl in those creases. Real natural looking muscle tone. And like here, the hide paste I use really glued that down. If the hide paste sticks it, I don't even use that neck material. But if it don't stick it, I have to use it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is just about done. I'm gonna touch it up a little bit, give y'all one last look, and I'll come back and adjust these eyes. I don't get too crazy on the eyes and stuff. Like right now, I actually need them to dry a little bit where I can kind of fine tune them, make them look real good. So I'll come back in the morning after it sets a while and adjust it. And I'll adjust them eyes for a couple of days to get them like I want it. And I'm also not facing the light right now. I'll have to spin this around, get it in a light where I can see it real good, and really set these eyes. You're gonna see the eyes got a lot of white in them right now. That's just remnants of clay. It's not a big deal. All of that will be worked out of there by the time I get done with this mount, washed out, and we'll epoxy finish. I don't know if y'all like this one. Let me know. And like I said, I don't know. We might come back and do another one on finishing this rascal, so y'all can follow the journey of the monster and see what it looks like finished. I think it'd be pretty cool. We'll probably do that. But But I'm gonna give y'all a close up real quick. Like I said, don't critique this too much. The taxidermists out there know, the rest of the guys don't.
It's a work in progress.
Because this is not the finished product. What do I do with my pins? Go back over here. It's not the finished product, but it will look good when it is finished. Spots like this right here, I will actually probably pull this off tomorrow or the next day, pinning that down just so that hide paste holds that down right there. Yeah, he looks pretty good. We need one more thing. Always take water and a brush. Back here where I sewed it up, I brushed that hair straight back down like that with water. Take this stuff right here and pin that hair down.
I love seeing the process of your work. I'm always watching for your videos and live streams. Thank you. I think the coon hunt was a successful hunt as well as the fishing videos, and I really like it when you make sausage. Just keep doing what you do. Oh yeah, I read one of the comments that somebody said dealing with our sausage video that not to go in, how do they, I'm paraphrasing, y'all can go back and find it, that not to go in so much detail from having the hogs in the trap and us telling them goodnight to making the sausage, to leave out the part of us.
Oh, they just want to see the making sausage?
Just to see the making sausage.
Oh.
Basically, it's too harsh on the,
Oh, I hadn't really thought about that too much. I'm not sure if we ever have even done that. A lot of people want to see the other part, but I do hear what you're saying, and we can look at doing some stuff like that.
that was in one of the videos
Yeah,
that they commented.
yeah, we'll visit that. But y'all check this out. I'm just gonna have to go. Last look. Y'all check him out, and we'll give y'all a close up.
I've been making notes on the sausage making videos and the smoking.
Look,
Well,
look at
look
the
at
kicker
coon hunts.
out here. And I'm gonna turn him sideways real quick where y'all can see the palmetto on this side. Y'all check it out. How awesome is that, huh? Look at there. It's not a lot of lights. You're having a hard time probably seeing the detail up in the face. You're not gonna see that till we finish the mount. So I'll bring y'all back in on another live when we finish it. But yeah. I always have to back up from it, kind of look at it, make sure the ears are pretty close to sit right. All of that good stuff.
That rack is incredible.
This is one of the most awesome deer. I've mounted deer close, like around 200 inches that come out of high fences and stuff, but for it's not public land deer, it's private land, but for a open land deer, no high fence whatsoever, that is an incredible deer.
I'd like to see a finishing video. I always enjoy your videos. We're definitely probably going to go live, he said, on this one towards the finishing it.
I'm going to show y'all something right here. I actually just noticed this stripe up the center of the deer was actually a little crooked. It's one I like to back up when I'm finished and just look at it. But I'll straighten that right now and it'll be right when it dries.
Love the coon hunts. Don't care what YouTube says.
Yeah, we gotta care. Kind of feel the same way. We're gonna do our thing, and if we don't get monetized on some videos or it gets limited advertising, I get it. There's people out there, maybe they're trying to protect whatever. It is what it is. But we're not going to stop doing our content. We're going to do our thing. And we'll just kind of tweak it a little here and there to make sure we're within the guidelines and try to bring it to y'all as real as possible. But when you see us in a video, a hunting video or something, and you see us cut out pieces or sections, that's why. Because if we don't, we kind of get punished for adding some of that stuff. So just keep that in mind and be patient with us on some of these videos, y'all. Look, we're gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna say probably pretty successful video. Glad it worked out on the live, and glad the mount looks good. But I'll bring it back, and when we bring it to live in a few weeks, we'll come back and do another live on it and let y'all see that. So that's gonna be it for this one. We're out. God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real. Don't forget to subscribe.
Really real. We keep it really real.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. We're out for now. I don't even know how to stop this thing. I would be out, but I can't stop. How do you do it?
Okay.
What?
Oh, hit the X.
The X?
Yep.
All right.
We hope.
We hope. That's not.
Yep.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real.
Really real.